All right, we're live.
And we're live. What's going on, everyone?
Hey, everyone. Thanks for coming in.
If we can get an audio-visual check, that would be great. Oop. Mute my volume. So the audio must be working because I just heard us.
Yeah.
And then I'm seeing the video.
Okay, cool.
Either you are very still, Ed. Oh, there we are. Okay, we're on a delay. That's
Okay.
right. Yep, we're good.
All right. Cool. Yeah. Hi, Beta. Hi, Don. Mike.
And then I will see.
Hi, Nick. Stan.
Go to Fish Fam link. Let me see if I can pull up a participants list.
So, folks, tonight is an experiment stream so I can get my feet wet with all of this. So, bear with me, and I want to thank Branton for helping me. Hi, Sketty.
Okay, so I'm going to add us to the Fish Fam link.
Okay.
We are not live yet. Let's add a live. YouTube. And share. Copy. Oop. Not that.
Thanks, Beto. We're wondering how it was doing.
Submit. Live stream detected. Mark live. Okay, so we're live on.
Sorry, guys. I'm going to cough a lot. I've been sick for the last 10 days. Don't get old.
We'll wait for that to pop up, and then we can do a shout out. Message was held for review. Show. All right, so let's see here.
So I
see Sarah's in here. Hey, Sarah, check your Discord messages if you don't mind when you get a chance.
Hey, I don't know who was talking about bullfrogs, but they will eat shubunkers if they can fit in their mouth. They will definitely eat the young.
Yeah, frogs will eat anything really that that goes in front of them if they're hungry.
Anything.
Yeah.
Just like an Oscar.
Uh-huh.
Thanks, Beto. I appreciate it. So.
All right, let me check back over here. It's still not populating. Refresh. Still not on there. Still not live. Lincoln might be lagging.
Doing this, I'll let you guys know what's been going on the last few weeks in the fish room. Yeah. The second week of October is going to be my last week for shipping this year. I'm going to be dropping a video hopefully by the end of this weekend, which will have the available fish I have left right now. I just need to take a break. Like I said, I've been sick for 10 days. So between working full time and then trying to run the fish room is just getting to be a little bit too much. So I'll be posting that video probably tomorrow, or no later than tomorrow evening. So
then real quick, Ed, I guess I got to ask, is it okay to vape on your stream, or is that going to bring your professionalism down?
Do you know what? Just as long as you're not going naked, I don't care.
Right.
Yeah, I could appreciate that comment, but like it's a vape, We're not a corporately run channel. It doesn't matter. I mean, I know the guy meant well, but I was snickering about that. That was a new one. So, but anyway, thanks everyone for dropping in. I appreciate it. The reason I wanted to start this one tonight, I've been asking Branton for, would you say 6 months?
At least, yeah.
To help me get a stream going. And I've just been very hesitant about doing it. And I'm one of those people, I learn by someone demonstrating, and then I can do it. And as I get older, it's harder and harder to learn new things. So I appreciate the help. But one of the things I'm hoping to do in the future is maybe once or twice a month doing a live stream with all of you folks and introducing some of my friends that are in the industry. And if all goes well tonight and we get everything straightened out, my friend Rich Terrell, who is a marine biologist, will be with us in our first show. So, and hopefully Branton will hang out and help me out until I get the hang of all of this. So.
Oh yeah.
Thanks. Yeah. Yeah. Greg Sage has been telling me for 6 years that I need to do this. So like I said, I appreciate the support. I thought if anyone had any questions regarding fish keeping in general, I'll be happy to answer any of it I can. Like I said tonight, it's just getting a feel for how the StreamYard works and if there's any issues we need to work with. So,
yeah. So, anything exciting happening in your fish room, Ed?
Well, my Lena Toka Variata, Jesus Maria, who the fish that everyone's been wanting this year but wasn't producing, has started dropping dry at the end of the season. That's how it works. And today I just moved a lot of fish, did quite a few water changes, and in the near future, I'm totally automating the water changes in my fish room because it's just getting to be too much. So it's funny, I came across a YouTuber that does similar work that I do, and he's going through the same issues right now. It's like between work and everything, there's just not enough time. So, I have worked too hard to get what I have in my fish room. I have to start working smarter, not harder. So.
Yeah, I actually just went out and I got, because I'm pretty much bucketing everything up here. They're just 10-gallon tanks, so it's not like a big deal. But I've got, I went and bought 50-foot of hose that I can attach to my pump, and I can just pump it straight into the bathtub, so I don't have to pump it into buckets and carry them to the room next to me, which is the bathroom. So I can just, go from tank to tank and pump all the water out, and then I'll swap the pump into the, I'll put a bucket under the tap in the in the tub, and I can just find a easy medium to where it's filling the tanks at the same time, but not sucking the bucket dry.
Right.
And just kind of dose, drop it in the tank and kind of fill them all that way. I figure that will save me a lot of time.
Yeah, sure. Well, for me, what I'm doing is I have a large garden hose that drains the water into a drain, but then I carry buckets of water to fill.
Okay.
So that takes a lot of time and energy.
It does.
Especially when you have 110.
Yeah. Yep.
So
yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I don't know. Yeah. I might give it a shot tomorrow and see how fast I can do every tank up here. There's 25 tanks up here in this room.
Mm-hmm. So my goal is to turn over at 25% of the water twice a week.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing that now manually. It's getting to be too much. Yeah. And I'm not gonna lie, there's sometimes that's not happening.
Mm-hmm. So see, this will allow me to get my lunch breaks back. So I live 3 minutes from where I work, so I get a 30-minute lunch break every day.
I was wondering how you did that. I was like, he just leaves work, so that makes perfect sense.
So I come here on my lunch break, and I'll water change 2 tanks every day. I can do 2 tanks in 30 minutes. And I mean, that's, cleaning the filters, doing whatever needs to be. It's not just changing water, but
right.
So yeah, it'd be kind of cool to get my lunch breaks back.
For me, I'm not gonna lie. I love what I do, but it would be nice to be able to come home from work and decompress. Usually my night, I work from 10 in the morning till 7:30 at night. By the time I get home, it's 8 o'clock at night. By the time I hit my dinner, it's 9. So then if I want to do water changes, I'm going down at that time at night. And I'm not going to lie, there's not often I'm doing that. So usually I'm doing it on my days off. Yep. So Mike, flatbed, I think that's your first week of splendid. It's cool. Congrats. It's always a good time when you first kids.
So yeah, Fish Fam still hasn't caught the live, so I don't know what's going on with Linky, but we can do the YouTube participants list.
Cool.
Which is apparently not right, because I've seen more than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people chat.
Yeah. Say we've got 14 right now watching.
So we can just
and I'm going to be honest, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that for the first time and testing things out. Sure.
Yeah. So we got Mike from M&C Aquatics in here. We got Cheryl Smith, Jorge Mexicali. He's in here. We got Nick at Hardwater Propagation. Redneck Aquatics, Stan Pittman, Beto Great Lakes. We got Prodigal Aquarius of Don. Flatbed Aquatics, Mike. Sketty Nona is Sarah. And that seems to be every
Linda Worth.
Linda Worth. Okay, we got Cecil Mayberry. And Linda Worth.
Cool.
That's everyone who's chatted. There
so
might be
what's really cool lurking. Most of the people in this chat, you guys have reached out to me often, and I appreciate that. Yeah. Like I said, when I first started doing videos, I was more hesitant, and your support has made a big difference. And I appreciate it.
Do you have a problem with like gnats in your fish room, Ed? Okay, so do I. And I got something yesterday, and it's already working, and I love it. It's really cool. You can see it hanging right there. I'll take you guys over to it. It's actually pretty neat.
Is it playing?
Yeah.
Cool.
Look at this bad boy.
Oh, you got a picture.
Yeah. So
see,
it
is already in my fish room.
It is already. You can't really see him, but you can kind of see him. But yeah, it's already catching bugs.
See, I do something boring. I have these little ceramic apples that I put apple cider in, but that's way more cooler.
Yeah, I thought it was sweet.
Yeah.
That thing's a
the only
beast,
thing
too.
is they need a lot of highlight, I think.
They need a lot of light, but it's indirect.
Gotcha.
So I have a window in this room. I have a lot of plants in this room. You can probably tell from the screen, but I have a lot of plants, and a lot of these plants are, indirect lights. Otherwise, grow lights aren't as intense as sun, so grow lights work just fine. But yeah, everything in here is doing really well. So I'm hoping that that pitcher plant does the job for me.
That will be cool. That will be really cool. As you hit yourself.
What's that?
As you whacked yourself in the head.
I know. The fucker just flew right into my eyeball.
So wait, I got one better than that. So 2 weeks ago, it goes through cycles with these gnats, and I think it has something to do with the drain in the basement. I'm shooting one of the videos for the channel, and I'm talking, I'm really getting, and all of a sudden a gnat goes down my throat and I swallow the bug.
Yeah.
And it's like, do I do an outtake video? It's like I started saying a few select words that I'm like, I can't post this.
You can bleep them out, but yeah.
But it was the one about talking about the hobby and the critically endangered hobby.
Oh, okay.
And I'm really getting into it. Next thing you know, I just scarf up a gnat. Hey, it's Steven. Hey, hi, buddy. How are you? So, cool.
So then, yeah, I don't know if you want to add any more mods. They don't have to be managing. They can be standard. But if you want to add, people as mods, now would be the time to do it while you've got the YouTube chat up. I believe all you do is click on people's names and you can add them as a moderator.
Okay.
That way you know how to do that. I'm surprised I can't because I'm a managing mod. Maybe that's not a thing I can do. I don't know. But
this is what I'm doing. It's not letting me do that here.
Okay, so are you clicking on their names or the chat?
Yeah, I'm clicking on their name.
Okay, when you hold your cursor over the chat that person sent, it highlights and then there's 3 dots off to the right. Can you click that?
Gotcha.
Does that give you the option?
Hold on.
Okay.
Sorry, folks. Movie here.
Yeah, and Mike brings up a good point. I take this for granted that we're on StreamYard and YouTube. It has to be done from the YouTube chat.
Thank you. Yeah, I think this will. I don't know.
What's going on, Steven? So yeah, if you've got the YouTube chat pulled up, that's where you do it.
Okay, we're not going to do that now because all this I'm not going to. Some reason my I've got a delayed big time. "30-second delay."
What's that?
I said I have a 30-second delay. Now it's back.
Yep. That's pretty standard. So we're streaming to StreamYard, and then StreamYard is streaming to YouTube. So they're always going to be a little bit of a delay.
Gotcha. All right, so now I'm on YouTube.
Yep. So if you click on people's names in the chat, it should give you the option to, see their channel activity, go to their channel. You can report them. You can remove a chat. You can put a user in timeout. You can hide them on the channel. Be careful what you're clicking. But there should also be options to add people as moderators.
Mm-hmm. Cool. I just did my first moderator.
There you go.
See, guys, I told you this was going to be an interesting one. All right, well, now I understand how to do that. Cool. Now I see what I'm going to do.
And just so you know, Jesse came in and said, I'm here. So I timed him out for 10 seconds. He apparently didn't even know what happened, because maybe I'll just have to time him out longer.
Huh?
I'm just messing with Jesse.
Just
one more fish.
Hey, Jesse. Don't do these things to me, man. I don't need to piss someone off the first time I'm doing this stream. Give me a wow.
Yeah, but Jesse, you can't mod a mod. See, I have immunity.
Hey, is Jorge still in?
I don't know. Jorge, where you at?
Maybe not. Well, if he watches this in stream, just want to thank you for your support too. It was because of the stream we did together as an interview that you really opened my eyes to be honest about the critically endangered hobby. So I just want to thank you for that.
Yeah, that was a great stream.
It kind of set the tone for the direction I'm going with the channel. So I really owe that a lot to him for that. So, and one person that I haven't seen come in that I want to thank was Jeff Pelham, because he was the one I did a fishery tour with the first time I did it on YouTube. So I owe that to him.
That's how you and me met.
Yeah, and like I said, you and Kyle, that's why I said, I always tell people we're all family. We all have to have each other's back. So I appreciate everyone's support.
Yeah, this is quite the community that is the Fish Fam.
Yep.
I really enjoy it.
What are you feeding?
What's up?
What are you feeding?
Oh, I'm finishing feeding this brine shrimp.
Okay, cool. I've got one last feed to do tonight before I shut down the lights tonight.
Yeah, I don't want it to sit in this cup for too long.
Yeah.
Oh,
have you ever forgotten live baby brine and it sets stagnant for like a day or so?
Yeah, I've forgotten the whole. I've turned pulled the bubbler out,
Mm-hmm.
and then I forgot to feed it. Because I'll pull it out and let it sit for 20 minutes so it can kind of separate.
Gives it a whole new meaning for staying.
Yeah, I never came back, and I came back in up the next day, and I was like, oh yeah, let's open a window.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was stanky.
Going down in the stream, you see.
But yeah, some of my tank lights turn off early, so I'm just.
Yeah, I usually shut mine off at 8 o'clock, but tonight I'm letting them go a little longer. So. Jesse, you don't know me that well yet, buddy. Once you get really comfortable with each other, I can be inappropriate. Just ask Branton. So, you and Kyle thinking about doing another stream soon?
Yeah, we'll probably pick them back up once it slows down. I mean, it's so busy in the summertime.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
We both got kids. It's nice out.
Yeah.
So yeah, we just kind of put it on pause.
Cool. Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited to do this stream with them in the Aquatics next month with Mitchell Blue, Greg Sage.
Yeah, that's going to be cool.
It's going to be fun. So it kind of humbles me because I really have a lot of respect for those two gentlemen. So I've got some cool things. Once I get these streams on, I'm going to be on a couple of people from that Great to Cares program, so people better understand how to register and things like that.
Okay. So, now, Ed, you've still got Cheryl's comment up, so if you go onto the StreamYard side, you can actually pull that comment down. So I had you clicking on you clicking on so chats on the StreamYard side.
How do I get hide comment?
Yep. So that's how you put them up, and you can take them down the same way.
Okay. All right.
You can star chat. So you had starred that chat, so you can star and unstar comments as well. Gotcha. So like say we were you and me, we're doing a live stream. We had a topic and we didn't want to get off track, and people were asking questions. So that star feature works nice for starring those questions, and then you can go back and look at them later.
Cool. Dawn, I'm on the east coast of the United States, so I'm about 30 miles south of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So I'm on East EST.
And the new local Austin, another Mike has joined us.
Yep. Hi, local. Hi, Mike.
Now, Ed, are you going to the Clash?
Well, I'm supposed to. And a year ago, I had asked Mishi Tobler to come talk at my Aquarium Society Club.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So he's coming in Friday, and he is going to spend some time in my fish room, and then we're going to Pittsburgh, but he's leaving the next day. So I certainly can't cancel with him, but I really wanted to go to Clash. But having Mick and Tober in my fish room, that's a pretty big deal. So
Yeah.
maybe I could go Saturday, but I really don't see it. I wanted to. I really did, because I want to see a lot of my friends, and it's not going to happen now. But just let everyone know I'll be there in spirit.
Yeah, I won't be there either, unfortunately.
Yeah. So I think then the next big event I will probably go to is next year's ALA.
Okay. But now, doesn't that move around?
It does. And
so where is it going to be this next one?
I believe, and anyone in the chat can correct me if I'm wrong, I believe it's going to be in Kentucky this next year.
Okay. See, Kentucky is a day's drive for me. I might have to check that out too.
Yeah. I believe. Yeah. No, babe, I'm not on Discord. Yeah.
I was gonna say we don't need to scramble your brain with too much at once.
I have people who are you on this or on this. I'm actually going to simplify what I'm doing.
Now you do have a Discord though, because I think I joined it.
Yeah, but can I tell you, like, I signed up for it, but I don't understand it. Like I was like, okay, now what?
Yeah, Discord's a whole new beast.
And I'm really getting drained with social media. We'll just leave it at that. YouTube is totally different. You know, I have found our family to be genuine, and you got to fill the void for me, because where I live, they almost have a pipe sunshine. So this is my socialization, you know. And I've had people say, "Do pep talk, do that." It's just not my speed. So I have a Facebook page, I have my personal, and then I have a business page. But I'm closing out the business page at the end of this season. So I'm actually just going to privatize. So I'm closing the LLC at the end of the year.
Okay.
So I'll still be breeding. I'll still be providing critically endangered fish. But for everything you have to do to operate an LLC, I just don't want to deal with that anymore. So it's sort of like my way of downsizing. So, and like I said, I've been sick for 10 days. Today's the first day I started feeling human, and my body's telling me something. So I have to slow it down a little bit. So I don't know. Did we get it confirmed that it is in Kentucky? I believe it is. I believe it is.
Yeah.
You would think I would know, because I'm one of the assistants on the scaffold.
Yeah, well, I got my computer right in front of me. So why don't I Google it? June 26th through the 30th. That was this year. Let's see. ALA. What is this? All right. Join us. ALA's 150th anniversary. I don't see where it says.
I'm almost certain it's Kentucky, but I don't want to give it a full
Chicago.
Oh, that's
so I'll definitely be there
for 2026.
Yeah, ALA 2026 annual conference and exhibition, Chicago, June 25th through the 29th.
So I can tell everyone when it's been in Chicago, there's been a really good turnout when they've had it there before. I think that was a smart move.
Yeah.
Yeah, because from what I have found, when you do an event on the East Coast of the country, it gets a really good turnout. But what I've also found, Chicago is centrally located to a lot of people in the hobby. So that's a good call. I should have known that. Maybe I should do my newsletters.
So I'll be there. And that, like I said, that'll be the 150th anniversary.
Yeah. So
nice.
Yeah, so I'll have Tim Haviger. Hopefully, I haven't asked him yet to do the stream with me. He has a SCAP program, which is similar to a BAP program, but they truly keep a database. So people that are active in the ALA SCAP program have access to that data. So you can trade fish or purchase fish from people that are confirmed bloodlines. So it's really cool. So, and that goes with your membership of ALA.
I just put a link to the announcement in the chat.
Cool. You're okay, Branton. I don't care what he says about you.
What's that?
I said, you're okay. I don't care what Jorge says about you.
Yeah, Jorge sucks. He hasn't even opened his Fish Room Punk box yet. He ruined it for everyone.
Hey, I'll be honest with you. The fact that gold ticket still is out there, it's generating interest. That's what you need to do. If that golden ticket would have been opened up the first night, it would have just been done. So I think it's a good idea.
Yeah, I wasn't going to open mine because I don't open anything that Kyle sends me. And that was like the first, thing that I kind of opened. I mean, I did a few videos to kind of promote it, but like stuff like that, I like to leave unopened as well. But yeah, I thought we were all going to open them, and now we got some people holding out. I think Stan hasn't opened his yet either. So now Stan Pittman.
Yeah, there's a couple of people. Stan, Jorge. There's one. Jeff. Does Jeff still have one unopened?
No, Jeff opened all his. I think Kalish is going to open one at the Clash, and then JP Jeffries. I don't know if he ever opened his or not. So there might be 4 that haven't opened theirs.
Mm-hmm.
But Jeff was doing pack giveaways. So there were 20 packs that had a golden ticket in it. I have one, and I have not opened it yet. I learned my lesson. So I could have a golden ticket right now. I don't know.
Cool.
And it looks like Mike's got one too.
Yeah, like I said, I'm really proud of him and how he's built that up as a quick business. Yeah. It goes to show you stuff like that can happen on the drop of a hat. You just have to keep up with it. Look at Nick. Everyone needs to open their shit, right?
Yep. And then Mike says his trade still stands. So Mike said if I can get a hold of Jorge's golden ticket, that he'll trade me the Branton art card for the golden ticket.
They're wheeling and dealing now.
Yeah. And see, I told Mike that we could trade something else and that I'd be willing to try anything once. And he must not.
Dude.
He must not like that.
I'm not commenting on that. You just set me up for a layup. Yeah. So.
Yeah, exactly. Twice if you like it, 3 times it becomes a habit. But yeah, I just got the complete I lost my earpiece.
See, that's the reason mine keep falling out. My earbuds keep falling out, so that's why I'm doing this.
Oh yeah, I had an itch. I knocked it out. But the horrible fish keepers, I just got the complete set. So I will not be opening those either. I thought about it so I could make a video, but I'm on an opening strike until people open their shit, as Nick would say.
So who does everyone think has a gold ticket? Jorge?
What's that?
Who does everyone think has the gold ticket?
Jorge? We think Jorge's got it.
Leave it up to him.
Yeah, and then Jesse says he's not opening anything anymore either. And I agree. I'm not opening anything until that first golden ticket is found.
How many were sent out?
There's 2. So there was one in the booster boxes, and then there was one in the packs that Jeff Kane sent out.
Cool.
So yeah, Stan thinks he has it, and Stan could have it too. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it's either Stan, JP, Jorge, or Kalish. But Kalish is going to open hers at the Clash, so I'm told.
Right. I'm going to miss all this cool stuff next week, and I'm kind of bummed.
What's that?
I'm going to miss all this cool stuff next week, so I'm kind of bummed.
Yeah, I'm trying not to let it get to me too bad. I entered, actually, I'm going to be sending Jesse a box on Monday. I entered 2 kinds of shrimp in the shrimp contest. So
cool.
my ocean blues and my bare bottom orange.
Yeah, those ocean blues.
Yeah, and then I entered a plant in the plant competition, and I entered a guppy in the guppy competition.
Cool. What type of guppy?
The orange koi, the snakeskin guppy.
Gotcha. Yeah. That's another thing I like to see go to these events are the competition on things. Because even though I work with critically endangered fish, I like to see ornamentals and what people are developing.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And then Curtis is here. What's going on, Curtis? Stubbs just came in. Hello, Chris.
Hey, Mr. Stubbs. How are you? How's that already coming along, buddy? Curtis, you didn't enter anything?
Apparently, he didn't want to make me feel bad. He just didn't want to lose.
You know what? For me, these events are a little bit of a distance away from me. So I'm a little hesitant to enter because, like, a lot of the stuff that I keep after I'm producing is like I want the genetics. So if I've got a black prints downstairs that is absolutely beautiful. And if there was something closer by, I'd enter him. But I'm so nervous taking him. And like the closest show for me, you set up a day before the show, and then you take it, and they're there for a couple of days, and that just makes me nervous. So
Yeah.
I've never done it. So I know there's people that do it all the time, but I'm a weenie about that. I don't like stressing my fish out if you don't have to.
Yeah. Yeah, the shrimp do pretty good. And then the guppies, I mean, they'll be fine. And then the plant, I'm not worried about at all. But that's kind of why I chose the categories I chose.
Yeah. Did you see that picture of that crip I have that flowered this week?
Yeah, that was interesting.
I don't know what type of crip it is.
Yeah.
But the trout footy tank, and those guys are like in a China shop. They destroyed that blue within 2 days. So. Swallow a bug.
I think so. It's crazy how they swim right into your mouth. But yeah, here's the shrimp I'll be sending. So I got them.
Ocean blue.
Yeah. So I know you still want some ocean blues, but
yep.
My colony's so small right now.
It's all good.
I'm actually I was debating whether or not I was going to send any of the blues or not, but I'm going to. But yeah, so I got the blues, and then I'm going to do wherever the oranges are. There's oranges in there too. This container's kind of cloudy, but yeah, four nice big females.
How are the goodies doing?
The goodies are doing good. So the pinos are downstairs. I've got some the lateralis are in this tank. There's one of the females swimming around. I can't really. The screen's so small on here.
Females, you should be getting them 5 fairly soon. They usually just stayed out at 60 days.
So there's a male and one of the females there.
Yep. Cool. They look good.
Yeah, they're nice and happy. They got 1 million shrimp in here, like wild shrimp, to beat up on. So they're enjoying that. I see them always like hunting down in the algae and stuff like this, hunting for little ones.
So remember, crocodons are micro predators.
Yep.
So they'll probably leave the bigger guys alone, but they'll definitely eat some of the shrimp ones.
Yeah, which is fine. That's kind of why I put them in this tank with the wilds. I figured it might, stimulate them. But yeah, the other ones are downstairs. The multipunctata are in here.
How have they produced for you this year?
They've been going wild. Yeah, so I don't have many in the tank right now, just because I've been moving them. But yeah, they've been producing quite a bit for me.
That's one of my most prolific clients. I probably have between 200 and 300 downstairs.
And then the trouts are over here in the big tank, but I've got a ton of them in there.
Yeah.
They're doing real good.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the first one I sent you, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, I've wanted these guys for a long time.
Yeah. So what's interesting with that line, my males are now showing orange.
Yeah, this one right here in the front.
Yep.
You probably can't see it on the camera, but yeah, in the right kind of light, it almost looks orange.
Yeah. Yeah, those males show really prominent yellow. And I've got a new crop that's probably a few months old. I'm holding off because some of my colonies getting older. But there's a lot of yellow on their breasts and down their abdomens and stuff. They look really cool. Now, is that the one you're sending? No, that's the koi.
Yep. Yeah. So this is the male guppy that I'm sending.
Okay.
Is gonna be one from here.
Okay.
So they move around a lot, but yeah, you can see that one there. They look really nice.
Yeah. I remember when they brought that one in from Thailand. It's probably around about 6 or 7 years when it came in from Thailand. But but they've done a lot with it since then. The ones I saw years ago, the puntacles were really thin on them, so it's good to see that they're getting a little bit more girth to them.
And then yeah, the other. Let's see. These are those red Viennas that I'm working with. Trying to get a cool thing going with these guys.
Mm-hmm.
But they're pretty neat. I've got a selected group downstairs in a tub that I've got fry waiting to grow up.
Mm-hmm.
But these guys are really cool.
Now, are they breeding true?
No, not yet. I'm still working with them. They'll breed same color scheme, but some of them won't have the snakeskin pattern.
Gotcha.
And then there's some short tail and some long tail.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as like the colors are all right on.
Right.
But I just got to work on getting the snakeskin to stay.
Mm-hmm.
And then my other guppies I have are right here. These actually came from Barbara Jackson, but these guys are really cool.
Yeah.
They've got like lower swords. This one's got a double sword,
Mm-hmm.
but then they got like really neat colors on them.
So I have a question for you.
Yeah.
When you're pulling and selecting your fish for breeding,
Okay.
your females, are you isolating them for at least 3 months?
Am I what?
Are you isolating the females for at least 3 months?
Yeah, the ones that I'm working on, those red Viennas. So the original group I had, I was separating males and females into two different tanks, and then I selected the female that I wanted. Well, 2 females, and then I selected the male that I wanted, and they're the ones that are downstairs in the tub.
But so here's what it is: a female guppy can get hit at 6 weeks.
Yeah, no, it's before that.
Okay, so what I usually tell people, just as they're sexy male, make sure you remove all the females, because for a lack of a better term, they need to be not hit to do the selective breeding. And then your body structure usually comes from females, and the color structures come from the males. And with guppies, platies, swordtails, and all that, females can get caught at 6 weeks. And what if they get caught? Then you have to go through a 3-month cycle to make sure they've gone through the cycle, because they can actually hold sperm too. So I isolate them out. Cool.
Yeah, they were nice and big before I even put them together. I let them get full size, so I got a bunch of fry down there, and then eventually I'll pull those guys and kind of separate them and see what I got, and then do it all over again.
Yep. It takes time, but with the time and the effort, you can really make something nice out of them. So.
And Jody just came in. Hello, Jody.
Hi, Jody. You're up late. See, I'm going to have to make a road trip to come see her fish room when she gets it all done. Yeah,
definitely.
So, well, I'll tell you what. We pretty much got a good sense of what's going on for tonight. Um, like I said, I'm starting to get a little feel for it, but there's some things we have to fine tune it. We said something on our own and figure out what else we need to do. So
yeah.
So I kind of want to thank everyone for stopping in, and probably within the next 2 weeks, setting up the actual first show, and that's going to be my good friend Rich Terrell, biologist, and his own maintenance business also, and he's a great source for asking about questions about husbandry, water chemistry, species profiles and stuff. So it'll be a lot of fun. So I want to thank everyone for coming in, and thank you for supporting. And you guys have a good night.
Yep. We'll see you guys later.
Take care.